Okay, so what are we going to do is we are going to, now we have given the name of the container CONT. So for exit, we are given this as EXT. Okay, this is it. And now I'll double click on this particular module, say yes. In main program, say okay. And then we'll go ahead with the next one. Control save, back, double click on this process after input, say yes. Main program, say yes. Okay, so these two got created, right? Now is the program that we have to write for the ALV. So what we have to do is we have to go ahead and create object. Now, if you remember, we have two steps to create object. One is declaration part in the declaration, and then we have to write a create object here. Okay, so before this select statement, we need to make sure we have the startup selection. Say save, and then we'll go ahead with this part wherein we'll write something like pattern. In this, we need to select the ABAP objects. If you remember, this call function we have used for calling the function modules, but now we have to select ABAP objects patterns and say okay. Here we need to create object, and here we need to write O_CON, the instance name, and the class name is CL_GU_ALV_custom_container. This is what we have to first write. Okay. And then once we write this, we need to go ahead and write the container name. See, remember in the SA51, we created a container and the name of the container that we kept is CONT. CONT. Okay. So then we have to go ahead with, once we write this CONT, we need to go ahead, go next into the pattern, ABAP objects, say okay, O_ALV, CL_GU_ALV_, great. Just say okay. Now this is also done. And here in the place of parent, we need to give the previous object name. Previous object name in the sense, this one, O_CON. O_CON. Okay, this is what we have. And once it's been done, now we need to create the, we need to call the method pattern ABAP object, say okay. And then we have to go for call method. And in the call method, we need to give O_ALV is the object name, CL_GU_ALV_get is the standard class name, and set_table_first_display is a method which is already predefined in CL_GU_ALV_get. We can explore that and we can see what are the things. Okay, so if let's say we do not have set table for first display. Okay, so set table for first display is a method which we have to use here. And in this, all that we have to do is we have to just pass the IT_KNBK. This is where we have the data. And other than this, we have to pass the structure name here. So for passing the structure name, we have to uncomment the exporting. We have to uncomment the I_structure name. And here we just need to remove the structure name. And we have Z. So this needs to be in capital letters. And in the inverted code, ZVA_STKNBK. Save, syntax check, activate. So once it's been done, once this process is done, I'll just make sure that the screen also is active. It's inactive. So basically I need to activate this screen. And then I have to write the logic for that exit button. Otherwise, I will not be able to come out of the screen. So I will go ahead in the input. What I'll write is just like we have done in the previous project. We'll go for case SYUCOM. This is a system field. System fields, for system fields, declaration part and the value updation also will happen by system only. For example, SY datum is there. System date will be updated automatically. Okay, then we have got end case. In case when ext leave program. Okay, when ext leave program, this is what we have writing. That's it. So just have to save, syntax check, activate. Once it's active, we need to go for execute. So we can give some values. Say I give some 1,000, 10,000. Not sure if we have the values for it. Anyways, like we'll go for execution. You'll get a lot of fields here. Okay, and headings also. And you're getting it in the pop-up format. Okay, you can just move this pop-up anywhere. And this container, whatever the size of the container is decided by how we have drawn there. We'll click on exit button here. Okay, now this is what we have. And let's go ahead with now the, okay, so I'll just remove this 2, 2. If I remove this at 2, 2, then what will happen is like immediately this will stop working. So you will get the output, but you will not be able to move it. This is fixed. So when I say 2, 2, it will leave 2 spaces left side, 2 spaces on the top, and it will become an independent screen. So just to make it as independent screen, I just started this like this. That's it. And we can increase the size of that output as well later. So this is a program which actually demonstrates the concept of OOPS ALV. But going forward, we'll be making use of IDA-based ALV. IDA-based ALV means integrated development ALV. So this is something which we are going to discuss later point of time in the projects. Okay. Stop. You please practice this, and if you have any questions, let me know.